God is liefde. Lieve vrienden, wij moeten elkaar lief hebben, want de liefde komt van God. Iedereen die lief heeft, is een kind van God en kent God. Wie niet lief heeft, kent God niet, want God is liefde. God heeft zijn liefde aan ons laten zien door zijn enige zoon naar de wereld te sturen. Dankzij zijn zoon krijgen wij het eeuwige leven. De liefde komt van God.
When I say please stand for the bride, take a deep breath. Watch the woman you love walking down the aisle. Look at her dress and remember it. You'll keep that in your heart and mind all of your life. And when we come to the vows, we're going to be so careful. You won't say it was a blur. I want you to say, that's the best day of my life.
I cannot promise never to be angry. I cannot promise always to be kind. You know what you are taking on, my darling. It's only at the start that love is blind. And yet, I'm still the one you want to be with. And you're the one for me, of that I'm sure. You are my closest friend, my favourite person, the lover and the home I've waited for. I cannot promise that I will deserve you. From this day on, I hope to pass that test. I love you and I want to make you happy, and I promise I will do my very best.
We have come together in the presence of God to witness the marriage of Lauren and Gemma, to ask His blessing on them and to share in their joy. Marriage is given that husband and wife may comfort and help each other, living faithfully together in need and in plenty, in sorrow and in joy. It is given that with delight and tenderness they may know each other in love, and through the joy of their bodily union may strengthen the union of their hearts and lives.
I, Laurens Cornelis Remigius, take you, Gemma Marie Line, to be my wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, till that us do part.
Heavenly Father, by your blessing, let this ring be to Gemma and Laurens a symbol of unending love and faithfulness, to remind them of the vow and covenant which they have made this day.
Gemma, I give you this ring as a sign of our marriage. With my body I honor you. All that I am I give to you, and all that I have I share with you within the love of God.
I therefore proclaim that they are husband and wife, those whom God has joined together. Let no one put asunder. God bless you.
Bride and groom, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming. Do excuse me, a bit of Dutch courage. I've lost a daughter and I've gained a son. And I have to thank him because he did it the correct way, came to me and asked for permission to marry my daughter.
First and foremost, I would like to thank everyone for coming and celebrating our wedding with us. I would also like to welcome you to Rockliffe Hall, which is a very special place to me. way back in the winter of 2012, when Gemma and I were best friends and chatting every day, I booked a plane ticket and visited Gemma for a week here in the north. Gemma took me here to Rockliffe and we had afternoon tea. We spent 5 hours chatting about anything and everything, although half the time was spent trying to formulate sentences and for Gemma to figure out what I was trying to say. And also the other place Gemma took me was Nando's, so I think this is a better place for a wedding.
Since Gemma took you to England, you've grown exponentially as a person. I'm proud to be your best man today and for you to be my little brother. You really like to brag. But when you do, it's not about yourself. It's always about other people. And one of these people is Gemma. I remember one day you were bragging, like again, and this time it was about this English girl you were talking to. And you met her at summer school, and she was super kind and smart, and she was so talented. Actually, we couldn't be more happy for Lawrence to have a woman in his life to teach him some British decency. You are compassionate, genuinely smart, and well-mannered, and most importantly, you make my brother happier in a way than I never could.
9 years ago, I met this big, strapping 18-year-old Dutch lad at Salvation Army summer camp. We bonded over our mutual appreciation for Geordie Shore, in spite of his broken English. But what was clear from the off was that Lawrence was friendly, curious, funny, caring, motivated, and we hit it off right away. Over the next year, Lawrence WhatsApped his way into my heart. And I eventually realised that he'd become my best friend, and I couldn't imagine my life without him.
Gemma, you look absolutely gorgeous. I love your dress. And I'm chuffed that you're now my wife. I could talk about you for hours, but I just wanted to say that I love you very much.
You are everything I ever dreamed of, and more than I ever bargained for. Thank you for supporting me, encouraging me, and making me one half of the best team that I know. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. And so, for everyone, a toast, for us and for yourselves, to a bright future.